Welcome to an OG55 slash Candid Camper multi-channel live stream. Today we are playing once again Spin the Wheel. We're gonna keep, destroy, or retheme the attractions of Disneyland Park. And we're gonna we have a first timer, Jayscrubb, in the house with us today. We also got Mr. Webba and my co-host, Mr. Marcus Candid Camper. We're going live up next here on OG55. Welcome aboard, everybody, to this multi-channel stream. Today, we're going to spin that wheel. We're going to keep an attraction, destroy an attraction, or retheme attraction. We got Rudio in the house. We got the one and only theme park wizard in the house. Mr. Seymour Duck is in the house. And, of course, this lovely, sexy guy, Mr. Candy Camper. Candy Camper, I'll start with you. You are my co-host, my co-pilot. How you doing today, man?
I'm loving it. I'm happy. I've been excited to do this one since the last one we did. I had a little bit more time to think and to come up with some more, different ideas. The best part about this game is that you can spin this wheel multiple times and you never know what's going to land on. So we're going to be able to do multiples of these. We're going to have different guests on, of course, to see what their perspective is on a lot of these different things. And when we kind of start getting a little bored with the Disneyland stuff, we might switch over to some Disney World at some point, and we'll get it going.
No, absolutely, absolutely. Candid, where can everybody find you on social media if they're watching from OG55?
Yep, you can go find me over on YouTube, where I'm also streaming this live at the Candid Camper, and then also on Instagram and on TikTok at the Candid Camper Theme Park Thoughts or Candid Camper. Also, real quick shout out over to Mr. Seymour Duck for making my new logo in my videos. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much.
100%. And then Brandon here says only Mondo says it that way. Yeah, no. That's very, very true. Mondo is the GOAT when it comes to that. We live. So, Jay, welcome. First time on OG55. How are you today, man?
I'm good, man. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. No, it's good to have you first time. If you can let everybody at home know where they can find you on social media.
Realistically, I only really have TikTok. It's Jayscrubb, but with one B. So Jayscrub.
There he is. Welcome, sir, to OG55. And are you California or are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, California.
Yep. Okay. A big parks guy. A Disney fan.
Yep. Big Disney fan. Big parks person.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, this will be fun. This is a fun little game that Candid got us hooked on. So we'll have a good time. Last but certainly not least, the one and only, when he's not saving the city, he's over here on OG55 talking shop with us, Mr. Webba, our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. How are you, sir?
OG, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for having me on. And actually, I actually watched the last game you guys did, and that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I was really wanting to put my ideas into there. So I'm so happy to be aboard. Cannon, thank you so much for having me on, man. Jay, it's good to meet you. I can't wait to do this spin the theme park wheel with you guys.
Yep, absolutely. Well, hey, it's better than spin the bottle with you guys. I mean, I love you guys, but I wouldn't want.
Come on, you don't. Now you're lying. You'd enjoy it. You were the first person to break out the bottle when we all had our little party.
Everyone to Kenneth's house.
Touche. You're 100% correct. It looks like we have a birthday in the house, April Romero. It is her birthday. Happy birthday, April.
Happy birthday, April.
Happy birthday. It's your birthday. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. Mr. Candid Camper, let me go ahead and pull up the wheel. And we'll get started here. Right. So you want to go ahead and set the table, let everybody at home know what the rules, what the perimeters are to this game.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. So what we're going to do, everybody, is we're going to spin the wheel 3 times. And those 3 rides, we're going to keep one, we're going to destroy one, and we're going to retheme one. If we need to skip a little bit for a retheme, we'll come back to that person. Got to give them some time. This is mostly going to be on the fly, so you might get some really weird, crazy stuff. But yeah, at this moment in time, it gets crazy because the cool thing is that you can end up spinning Pirates, Haunted Mansion, and Space Mountain in the first spin, and you have to get rid of one of them or retheme one. So that's kind of the fun behind it.
Yeah, no, 100%. All right, so we just go down the row. We'll do me, you, Webba, Jay, and was in that order, I guess. That work for you guys?
Sure. Yeah,
Sounds good to me.
Sounds like a plan. Okay, Mr. Candy Camper, spin that wheel.
In it. Here we go. All right.
Let's see what we get here.
Oh, that's good.
Casey.
Jr.
All right, so we got Casey Jr.
If you don't mind, OG, if you can write those in the chat.
Oh yeah, I got you, bro.
Get 'em.
I got you.
Thank you, sir. So we got Casey Jr. Second spin going. Oh, okay.
Rise of the Resistance. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Number 3.
All right. Oh, okay. So these are the 3 that we're working with. All right. So we have Casey Jr., Rise of the Resistance, or Tiana's. Okay. So I would keep. Oh man, this is tough, dude. Because Casey Jr. is like a classic. This is why this game is so evil. This is diabolical. I don't know, man. Okay, I would keep Rise of the I'll keep Casey Jr. I would retheme Rise of the Resistance to another era of Star Wars. Like maybe like the original trilogy. I think they'd be kind of interesting. And I guess get rid of Tiana's. But I like Tiana's, but I mean, yeah, that's for these 3, that's what I would do. What say you, Cannon?
Yeah, the whole thing with Star Wars, this is the big issue here with Star Wars Land, or the galaxy, is that you're stuck retheming both of those rides there to another Star Wars thing, unless you just get rid of it. So you're kind of stuck, and I think that's why Disney needs to get back to multiple attractions in one land. But I don't mind you straying away and kind of keeping some kind of theme, but we don't need a whole giant land to have 2 rides. That's just my personal opinion and a lot of other people's opinions.
I feel you.
Thank you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna obviously keep. Damn, that's tough. I think we did this one last time, and I'm gonna say it again because I'm gonna retheme Splash Mountain.
Okay.
And I know last time I said that we're gonna go back to make it Splash Mountain. Excuse me, Tiana's Make It Splash Mountain. But let's do something different. Let's go with Emperor's New Groove.
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna retheme. We'll retheme Tiana's to Emperor's New Groove because, let's go. I love Casey Jr. It's one of my favorites.
Me too, man.
I love that ride. But we're gonna keep Rise just because of technology. It's really good, man. I'm not even a Star Wars person. That ride's really, really good.
Yeah.
Sorry, Casey. You gotta go. Damn.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think I can. It's okay.
All right. I think I can. Mr. Webba, what say you, sir? We got Casey Jr., Rise of the Resistance, or Tiana's. Keep, destroy, or retheme.
Yes. So I would retheme Tiana's back to Splash Mountain, and I would do it in a way where you can really fluff it up to date for Bear, Fox, and Rabbit, right? But I would put it back to what it was before. Again, just upgraded, right?
Okay.
I would keep Rise. I would keep Rise and as it is, because whether it's original trilogy or sequel, like the ride itself is just awesome, and I love Star Wars, so I'm fine with it how it is. The land itself, another issue. But Casey, I do love Casey, but out of the 3, that one would be the one to go.
Oh, okay. The two rides guys are getting rid of Casey. Okay. All right. Jay, what say you, brother? We got Rise of the Resistance, Casey Jr., or Tiana's. Keep, destroy, or retheme.
I will tell you the trend is going to stay the same. We're going to destroy Casey. I think that retheming Rise would be kind of boring. Like maybe going back to an older version of Star Wars. I like that idea, but I want to keep Rise the same. I would retheme Tiana's, and I think Emperor's New Groove was a good idea. I would like to see a Tarzan ride. So I would maybe do a Tarzan theme, figure out some way to incorporate that. I think that would be awesome.
Dude, that could work.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Candid, spin that wheel, baby. Let's do it.
I'm nervous.
I mean, too. We don't know what we're gonna get.
Monorail. Yep.
Oh, okay. We got monorail.
Railroad.
Oh, wait, no.
Railroad.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the Disneyland Railroad. All right. This game is so much fun. I love this.
I know. Okay.
Oh, we got Astro Blaster.
Yeah, I think we're good here. I think we're good. Depending on what this last one is, I think we're good. Give us Gadget Coaster. Let's get it out of the way.
We're not eliminating them as they go along, right?
Yeah, they get off the list.
Oh, they
Yeah.
get off the list.
Pirates.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yep.
wow, Pirates.
All right, we got Pirates. Okay, so these are the three that we got. We got the Disneyland Railroad, Pirates, and Astro Blasters. Again,
Easy.
this is. Oh, well, I mean, obviously, Astro Blasters can hit the road. That can be destroyed. That can go away. The Disneyland Railroad, we're gonna keep that because you can't retheme the. How do you retheme the railroad? You can't, right? And I guess you retheme Pirates. So maybe we can do like the Western River Expedition, like, you know, Mark Davis's old concept from back in the day. So I guess we'll do that. I guess we'll turn it into like Cowboys. so we're keeping the railroad, we're getting rid of blasters, and we're retheming Pirates to Cowboys. What say you, Candid?
Damn. Retheming it to Cowboys, and then just make it part of Frontierland. You're good. It's right there.
There it is.
All right, we're keeping Pirate. Come on, it's one of my favorite rides, man. You can't, it's untouchable. Even the times that they touch it, it gets so much backlash. We can't touch that. So Pirates is going to be staying around. Astro Blasters, that's getting the boot hard. Like, goodbye. You don't even belong here anymore, dude. Like, go to another planet, go across to Esplanade, go away. Railroad's going to get a retheme. And you said it couldn't be done, but I think that the stations could be rethemed. You could put a couple tunnels and have them go through like the age of Disney, like different type of eras. It just kind of shows stuff off like that. You can also do, man, I don't know. There's just a lot you can do, especially if you can put show buildings around the track. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. That's fair. No, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, Mr. Webba.
Yeah, so it's like you guys get rid of Astro Blasters. I would keep the railroad as it is. I love the New Orleans and the Americana vibe it gives, the adventure around the river, and of course, you know, the whole diorama, right? I love that whole aspect. Also, there's something about the smell of the train and the areas you go in, just smells so good, you know.
Over Pirates?
You know, they're both good for different, you know, both good smells. You know what I mean?
They're good for different things, bro.
Yeah. Pirates now. Yeah. Okay. So here's kind of a loophole to Pirates, if I may. Can I not necessarily theme, but can I put Pirates back to its original state?
I mean, that's technically kind of a retheme, right? What do you say, Mark? Candid?
I think you got to go full retheme. That's why I kind of didn't want to go backwards to Splash Mountain. It's kind of the same. It tiptoes that line. So give us a full retheme.
Let's see. Pirates retheme. What would it be?
By the way, we're learning the rules as we go. By the way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's that's good. Yeah. I think I'm with OG on this one. Because I don't know what other retheme you could probably do that would be adventurous, and that's more like you know, guns ablazing, right? So I think I would go with what OG said in his answer.
Okay. All right. What say you, Jay?
All right. I would also get rid of Astro Blasters. As fun as that is to just shoot at things, it's getting old. I think retheming the railroad would be very difficult to do, and I don't have the imagination for it, especially right now. So I would keep that the same, and then I would actually retheme Pirates, and I'm going to piggyback off my last thing. I'm going to retheme it to Tiana's, and we're going to do a going down the bayou type thing.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that
like
makes sense. Yeah.
Outside the box. Cool. Cool. All right, Candid.
Yeah.
Spin that wheel.
Yeah, this is not an AI wheel. I'm using wheelofnames.com. Shout out to you guys. And I had to hand write all of these and find that background picture. It took me hours to do.
Oh my
And then I
gosh.
learned how to save it so I can use it the second time, so I didn't have to redo it again.
That
There we
was
go.
if that was your handwriting, I would be very impressed.
Oh,
And-
dude, it's not.
and
Not even close.
Kiki and Luca have been a member for 17 months. Thank you so much, Kiki and Luca. We love you, brother. Can we get Mimi to spin the wheel next time? No, absolutely. But
Dude,
she can't spin the
yes.
wheel, but she's right here.
Thank you so much for watching OG55. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and become a member today.
There we go. That's for you, Kiki and Luca. Love you, brother. Okay, go ahead, Candid. I do apologize, sir.
Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, Mimi.
Let's do it.
Number 1,
What is it? What is it?
Small World.
Small World. They're coming for Small World.
Okay.
And Candid has some Small World opinions. I remember from the last one.
Oh,
we did it.
yes, I do. It's going to be the same thing, probably.
He's gonna make some people mad. Mr.
Oh.
Toad? Oh.
Oh, okay. I know. I know right now. I'm feeling it.
Here we go. What is it? What is it? Oh, the Columbia. Ooh. Okay.
Okay. Okay. This is good. This is good. This is good.
Okay. Haunted Mermaid says she remembers those opinions too.
Yeah, they stick with me.
Yeah, they definitely made an impact. Candid. They made an impact. Oh,
Bring
this-
bring that heat over to my channel. Let me know how you feel.
Bring the heat. Bring the heat. Okay, so I'm gonna keep Small World because it's like the Sherman Brothers. It's like a classic. I mean, how do you not have Small World? I'm gonna retheme Mr. Toad. I mean, maybe it's time for like a Tangled dark ride. I think Tangled is a top tier animated movie. I would love to see Tangled represented in Fantasyland. And then I guess we get rid of the Columbia. As a vibes guy, that breaks my heart, but we have no other option. And we have the Mark Twain, so it kind of, we're still good. We're still good. But yeah, get rid of Columbia, retheme Mr. Toad to Tangled, and keep Small World. What say you, Candid Camber?
All right. So first off, Columbia, bye, gone. I don't got time. If I wanted to get there on a boat, I would have drove there on a boat. You know what I mean? Anyways, no, Columbia's gone. Dude, honestly, every time I've gone there, it's not open. I can't get on it. It's not running. It's always dry docked.
Get it.
I
It was
haven't been
open
on-
yesterday.
Yep. just like Phantasmic. I haven't seen Phantasmic since I was a kid, and I've been in the park 4,000 times. Just never wants to work when I'm there. It's a me thing. So that one's gonna go. I am keeping Mr. Toad's because that's one of my favorite rides. I love Mr. Toad. And we're gonna retheme Small World. And you know what? All right, you ready for this? This was not bad. This is good, and it's probably gonna happen because that's what Disney loves to do. Is that we're gonna retheme this to Frozen.
Okay.
There it is. I mean, easy boat ride, big ass show building, right there behind the Matterhorn. Still Fantasyland. All the land in the back. You can have the castle in the backdrop. It won't overpower the actual castle or the Matterhorn because it'll be behind it. It just kind of makes sense. And then you can even put a little mini Arendelle on the side of it, over by like the water. You're good. So
All right.
There's my piece.
There it is. There it is. Mr. Webba. What say you, sir? We got the Columbia, Mr. Toad, and Small World.
So Small World would get the boot. That's a big show building, but I feel that the ride, it does lack some type of thrill to it. I know that's not the point, but I believe we could use that building to add thrilling elements in it. So I would get rid of Small World. I would keep Mr. Toad because it's the only attraction in the resort that has the word ride after it. It's a classic, and it's still the only attraction that has those 2D cardboard cutout characters and scenes that I love so much. And it's just great music. And then I would actually not really retheme, but kind of change the Columbia to the Jolly Roger Peter Pan Captain Hook ship, because we have Phantasmic. I love Phantasmic, right? And Peter Pan is part of Phantasmic, so why not just make the Columbia the Jolly Roger for Captain Hook's actual pirate ship?
There we go, Mr. Webba. Okay, Jay, what say you, sir?
I do like some of these ideas. I think that the Jolly Roger's a fantastic idea. All right, let's see. For me, I would probably get rid of the Columbia. even though I think retheming it would be pretty easy and pretty simple to do. But personally, I would keep Toad as well, and I would retheme It's a Small World. And I think the direction I would go would maybe be Luca, and maybe go that kind of Pixar direction. I think that the water theme would work pretty well. I think that you could make it like a story driven thing. It's still a people mover, it still soaks up the crowd. I think you could make it pretty good. I would like to add some thrill elements though.
Okay. All right.
Luca's underrated.
Luca's very underrated.
Very much so. I agree. I love that movie. I absolutely love that movie.
So let me ask you this. I'm going to go veer off just a little bit. Do you think that Luca would cause a, like, realistically, if you were like, hey, we're going to retheme to Luca, do you think it would cause a weird rift in that area? Or do you think it's so set far back from everything else that it actually can work?
What, for like that small world area?
Yeah.
I think it could work. I mean, they can make it work. They can incorporate it in, I think. I don't know, in my opinion. What say you guys? What do you think? You think it's too far off the beaten path?
I think it could work, honestly. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine. Well, I was gonna say, Jay. I mean, that's the interesting thing about Small World, though, is that it's a original attraction, right? An idea, and it's kind of set off like in the back corner there. And it's, even though it's part of Fantasyland, still it's still kind of separate. And even when you walk down the walkway there, like you transition from like the European fantasy tales down. You still have Fantasyland technically, but you're going down this beaten path, or not beaten path, but this pathway to this original facade, right? This attraction about, all around the world, right? And it's very different. It's very, very different. And so I'm trying to think of how would you make that transition from the layered brick of the walking ways that you're on in Fantasyland in the European area to the parade route, right? Like how would you theme that transition to that back part where Small World is?
That's fair. But you got to think this way. If you're coming from Tomorrowland you have all that water features coming out around the mountain too. So that can also work. And I don't want to spoil it, but I think Luca would definitely work on that side of the water too. But then thinking, how do you take out Nemo and just put Luca in? It would have to literally be a whole new retheme, a whole new ride system, and just use that land.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Cool. All right, spin that wheel, Marcus.
Let's go. Here we go.
What do we got here?
Orbiter.
Orbiter. Okay. All right.
Ooh.
And is that Peter Pan or
Alice? It's gonna be Alice. Yeah.
Okay, Alice. Okay. All right. And we got gadgets. All right. So this is kind of an easier one because like we have two kind of trash attractions.
Hey, don't talk about Alice like that.
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the Astro Orbiter because it's in a terrible spot. It used to be in a better spot, but they've ruined it with having it in the front like that. So get rid of Astro Orbiter. We're going to keep Alice, and we can retheme Gadget to like Oswald, maybe. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. That'd be kind of cool. I think Oswald needs more love at the parks. So that's where my head's at. What about you, Candid?
Do they still have Oswald over in DCA?
Yeah, he still shows up. Yeah, he's got his little gas station. He shows up as a meet and greet character, but yeah. But we can always have more.
All right. Let's get rid of Gadget. As much as I love that it's in that area and it fits so well, such a compact spot that the kids, it's a great kid ride, first roller coaster. I do love that it's there. It's just a pain in the ass to get on. You have to wait 40 minutes just to ride it, and it's a 20-second ride. I'm going to get rid of Gadgets. The thing we're going to bring back to life is Astro Orbiter, and we're going to go with a little bit of Marvel theming. So we're going to go with a some kind of Tony Stark retrofitted bullshit that he'll come up with. That's really cool. And then that will go around the circle, and then we're going to keep Alice. Even though Alice is in a horrible spot, Alice has one of the worst queues out of almost every ride in that park, and it's super hard to find, and it's always congested right there, right next to the the teacups. And the cool thing is that it actually is a double ride, technically, teacups and that being in one.
That's true.
That's the way I see it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. All right, Mr. Webba, Spider-Man, what say you, sir?
All right, so I would keep Alice. It is a fantastic dark ride, and it's a classic. And also, what I love about it too is that it's one of the more longer ones. You have a bottom half and a top half, so really cool. I would so Astro Orbiter. It is my most despised attraction in the entire resort. It is in a spot that clutters the living crap out of the crowd control area of Tomorrowland. I would like to see it back on top of where the People Mover used to be. And then for gadgets, I would actually retheme that to Tailspin. I would put the Tailspin characters in there, and then I would turn the coaster train into like a little plane.
There we go. There we go. But what about the bottom half, Webba? Not shit. we love our bottom half. Jay, what say you, sir?
Can I get rid of 2? Because that would be the goal.
Sorry, sir. Not in the rules.
we
agree
make our
with
own
you.
rules
It's
as
not
we
the
go.
rules.
We make our own rules
Yeah.
as we go, right?
I forgot about that.
Okay. I would also get rid of Astro Orbiters. I think it's in the worst place possible. I think it cuts the crowd in half, and not in a good way. I think it does benefit the cast members for separating the parade a little bit, maybe, but it still makes it so much more annoying than it needs to be to walk through that area. So I think that's a pretty easy, cut. I would keep Alice, and then that would mean that we retheme Gadget. I have no clue what I would retheme it to. I am not gonna lie. Give me some ideas. I'm open.
Well, I think someone said Tailspin in the chat, but I mean that might be kind of cool.
The Tailspin was a good idea. I do like that. I could not think of a single other thing that would fit in that area that I would like.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's tough. It's a tough one,
It is, and there's not a lot of space for anything. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything.
Okay.
We could do Rescue Rangers, DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, or something in that.
Darkwing Duck would be cool.
Darkwing Duck would be actually pretty cool.
That would be pretty sick. Actually, a Darkwing Duck, like a full blown. Like if they retheme Roger Rabbit's Darkwing, that would be pretty sick because you have like the city, cool. Like the queue is like the little city, and it can be like Saint Canard, right?
Yep,
that'd be dope.
I agree. That would actually be pretty cool.
Yeah, it'd be pretty sick. But it's crazy because Disney doesn't really do, aside from gadgets, they don't really do a lot of attractions based on like TV shows. Kind of weird.
Yeah, that is.
But,
like why?
Yeah, I mean, these are the Disney afternoon stuff is timeless at this point. I mean, it's been around for 30 years, 30 plus years. But no, they don't care. They don't ever do anything with it. It's weird. All right, Mr. Candid, spin that wheel, sir.
Let's do it. All right. Snow White.
Snow White, okay.
Oh, man.
Roger Rabbit.
Uh-oh.
Starting to get tough. There's some big names on this board still.
Yeah.
The carousel.
All right, King Arthur. Okay. All right. So I would. Oh man, this is rough. Okay, I'm gonna keep King Arthur Carousel just because it fits so perfectly in Fantasyland, and it's like you can literally see it when you're approaching, like you can see it in the castle archway. I think it lines up so beautifully. I love it. I'm a vibes guy, so this kind of shit is like stuff that I really care about. So I would keep King Arthur. You know what? I'm gonna retheme Roger Rabbit to Darkwing Duck. I think that'd be pretty sick. And then I would get rid of Snow White. That's where I'm at with it.
Okay. The best part about this is he's definitely a vibes guy. I swear we walked by him 4 times and He was just on the carousel going around the circle the whole time, the whole
That's
day.
all I do, man. That's all I do. I just ride that or walk around. You know, I don't.
Yeah, 360, soak it all in. Taking Walt's favorite horse from all the other kids that want to ride it.
His favorite horse. I love it. I love it.
All right, so we're gonna get rid of the carousel, which is crazy because the last one I kept the carousel. I'm getting rid of the carousel just so OG can't be creepy on the carousel anymore. He needs to find a new ride, bro.
I know.
No, I'm gonna get rid of it. I know it's a
feel you.
staple of the park. It's one of the oldest rides there too, and it just sits so well. Like if you had a perfect backdrop for a ride, it literally a 360 backdrop. It's perfect. But we're going to have to get rid of it right now. Put a little stage show there. We're gonna keep Roger Rabbit. Roger Rabbit itself, I saw that he said it's mid. I'll give you a little bit above mid because it is very creative still. And the technology behind it during that time being built there is awesome. And it has one of the best queues in the park. It's in the top 5 of queues. So I'm going to keep Roger Rabbit. And then we're going to retheme Snow White. And I think I'm going to steal your Tangled idea because I think Tangled does need to have a place somewhere in Fantasyland. It's going to be kind of hard to put it there, but it'll work. We can make it work.
Absolutely. Mr. Webba, Snow White, Roger Rabbit, or King Arthur? Carousel.
So I would, as a rides guy, I would actually keep the carousel just again because it's a masterful centerpiece for the land. You know, especially the backdrop from the castle. You just can't beat it. You know, I mean, I don't go on it, but visually and like how it's done, fantastic. I would retheme Roger Rabbit. Yeah, I would go with Darkwing as well. If not Darkwing, then I would probably choose Rescue Rangers for Roger Rabbit. Yeah, so I'll do Rescue Rangers because you said Darkwing, so I'll go with Rescue Rangers, and then I would get rid of Snow White.
Snow White. Okay. All right. What say you, Jay?
Oh man. Okay, so I would also probably keep the carousel. It does a much better job at providing a backdrop and like a way around than Astro Orbiter does when it comes to like a crowd standpoint. Plus, it's iconic and Astro Orbiters is not. So I would keep that one. Man, I would maybe keep Roger Rabbit and then no. Can't do that. I just kept the carousel. So that would mean I'd have to. Oh man.
You'd have to either retheme or
retheme. Yeah, man. Oh man. I would retheme Roger Rabbit. I think it's in a good spot. I think the line queue, we can keep it relatively close to the same. It's a good spot to sit in when it's hot outside. So something indoors. You know what? Let's retheme. I like the Tangled idea a lot for Snow White. It's such a good spot. Having that there, keeping it princess themed, I would do that as well. I think that's a good idea.
There we go.
Probably the way.
All right. Sounds like a plan. All right, Mr. Candid Camper, if you can spin that wheel.
Do it. Spinning. Smuggler's Run.
All right, we got Smuggler's Run. Okay. Oh, what's that? Storybook, or is it going to be Mark Twain's? Storybook Canal Boats. Okay. Oh, we got Pooh. Did you? Okay.
I feel like these were the same exact ones last time.
Did you see? Did you see? By the way, that like they released the Epstein stuff, and like I guess he took a picture with Pooh at Disney World. Did you see that?
Yes. Yes, I did.
You thought that's wild.
Yeah.
Somebody
made the joke saying that I didn't think that Winnie the Pooh would appear in the Epstein list.
he was there. He was there. Oh. So let's see here. We got Storybook Canal, Smugglers, or Pooh. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep the Storybook Canal Boats because that's, you know, like a classic. I'm gonna retheme Pooh. I'm so sorry, Haunted Mermaid, but I'm gonna retheme Pooh to a Kermit the Frog Bayou attraction. I think Kermit, that would be a banger. Like, and then at the very end, the finale scene for that Kermit ride, you can have him sitting on the log singing Rainbow Connection. I think it would be a beautiful dark ride. And then I would get rid of Smuggler's Run. What say you, Cannon?
For me, I'm keeping Storybook Land. I love Storybook Land. Storybook Land at night is such a good night ride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those twinkly lights, and they just repainted it too, added some stuff to it. Real high quality, good stuff. So we'll keep that. We're getting rid of Smuggler's Run, man. That thing is just doo-doo dust. You're right, Kiki and Luca. 5-star queue, 1-star ride. For sure. And then
doo-doo dust. That's a new one. I like that.
Yeah,
doo-doo dust.
Shit. Retheme Pooh. There's a lot of different things you can do over there, right? Retheme Pooh. You see me just over there molding it, something new. I like that Muppet. Like Muppets you could just do that fucking with anything, dude. Like you can put Muppets anywhere you want, and it'll just do well.
You can do Muppet Smuggler's Run, bro.
Yeah, exactly. You know what you can also do over there? Weird. It would work.
It would be awesome.
It would work. You can weirdly put Tangled over there in Critter Country if you wanted to. Like you could make it work somehow if you really, really wanted to. Wouldn't do that. Let's just be weird and go super backwards, and we'll go Bambi.
Oh dang, dude!
Nice.
That's bold. That's bold.
Yeah, we'll go Bambi with the whole scene, every scene.
Okay.
Every scene, yeah.
Every scene.
I want to cry, and then
Even the mom. Okay.
Yeah. I want to cry when I first get on the ride. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Just let it pour out.
Just let it pour. Oh man, we're gonna have that whole scene in like projection mapping and the whole thing. It's gonna be insane. Mr. Webba, what say you, sir?
I would get rid of Smuggler's Run. And then I would keep Storybook, and I would actually, I don't know if it would go with technically the Bayou theme, but I would retheme Pooh to Robin Hood.
Oh, I like that. Okay, that's
Dude.
interesting.
Yeah,
That's good. That's really good. What say you, Jay?
Okay. You guys are hating on Smuggler's Run, and it is at best a C ride. That queue is amazing, and if you get rid of it, what does that area really have? Not much.
That's true.
So I'm going to keep it. Okay. I think as much as I love Storybook, I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to be with you guys in retheming Pooh. The best thing that I could think of, and I don't know if it would fit in the area too well, would be an actual like Tinkerbell ride when it goes back to the TV show where she's actually like tinkering and experiencing all the animals and everything like that. I think that could actually do really well.
That's a great idea.
Nice.
I love it. Awesome. All right, Cannon, spin that wheel.
Let's do it. Still have some of the big ones on there. Here we go. Mickey and Minnie.
Okay,
is it really going to come down to Indy and Haunted?
Man. Oh, you
And
guys are going
Space.
to wait for some hot takes when it comes to the Indy for me.
Uh-oh. Don't you dare, Jay. Don't you dare.
Here we go.
Mark Twain. Dude, is it really going to come down to this? Crazy.
Mark Twain.
It could.
All right, here we go. Mark Twain, and then our last one.
I hope I want it to, because I'm really curious. I hope it lands on canoes. It was canoes.
That's like your favorite ride, right? I heard.
No, we're getting Indy.
No.
Okay.
Oh man, here we go.
It was close.
Okay, so this is tough, man. This is real tough. Okay.
Oh man.
I would
My take's
keep.
not gonna be as hot now.
This is rough.
I
would keep. I mean, how do you get rid of Indy? I don't know. For me, like, even though I'm a vibe guy, like I would keep Indy.
Mm-hmm.
I would keep Indy. I would retheme. Oh man, Okay, I would retheme the Mark Twain to Tiana. You can have that be a Tiana boat, okay? And I would get rid of Mickey and Minnie's. Anyway, that's a tough one though. That decision didn't come easy. Let me just say that. But so I would get rid of Mickey and Minnie's. I would retheme Mark Twain to Tiana, and I would keep Indy. What say you, Cannon?
We've talked about this multiple times too. Retheming the Mark Twain to Tiana. They already started doing stuff like that. They already had her on there singing, eating. Like, I think that's just such an easy idea to get more people onto that boat. And you can sell snacks. You can, God, you can just make a killing on there.
Yep.
Anyways, I'm getting rid of it though. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
There we go.
Get rid of it.
Getting rid of Mark Twain, keeping Indy classic. I love walking a half a mile to get on my ride. I think it's just great workout. Beautiful workout. The Runaway Railway. What I would do to this thing is I would keep everything the same. Obviously, it's just a retheme. Since we're already retheming next door, I'm taking Roger Rabbit, retheming Mickey and Minnie with that. We're getting a reboot. Is my imagination. We're gonna reboot Roger Rabbit so that it makes something new for all the kids, so they know what we're looking at. And then you're just gonna go on a run. You're gonna go on the run in the taxi cab the whole time.
Okay, there we go. There it is. The man has spoken. Mr. Webba, Spider-Man. What say you, sir?
So before I say, I think you all know what I would keep, right?
Is that your Indie Globe?
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's
I would
awesome.
keep the Indiana Jones attraction. My favorite attraction, one of my favorites IPs. This would be kept. I would, I'm gonna go with OG. I want to retheme the Mark Twain. So that way we still have a boat of some kind. Right?
That's where my mind was at too. Like, I mean, if that's the only way we can kind of keep it, I'm down for that. It's
Yeah, same here. So, and here's the thing, like, it could potentially still be used for Phantasmic as well. And then what the retheme would be, I'm not sure, but a retheme. Mickey and Minnie's, great attraction. I do love it. The queue is great. The ride is fun. But I've personally though, the ride does have a bit too much digital projections for me, more than practicality. So yeah, I would get rid of Mickey and Minnie's.
All right, there he is. And then Jay, what say you, sir?
Okay, here's my. It's not gonna be as hot of a take now, just because the rides are a little bit easier. Not the biggest fan of Indy.
Wow,
I'm not the biggest fan of Indy. The ride, the IP is great, but the ride itself to me is just not that fun. That being said, I would retheme it, and I have two choices in my head that I'm kind of mulling over. One of them is kind of piggybacking off of Candid from earlier. I think that Emperor's New Groove would thematically look pretty good in that area, and I think you could make it look new and make it a little bit more exciting. You have the drop relatively; it could be a little bit bigger, but you could do all that. The other option that I'm kind of thinking, and I don't know if it would work in that area, would be Encanto.
Oh,
that would be kind of interesting to see how they could make that, a better ride and make that, thematically look good in that area. I think either one could work. I think my first choice would be Emperor's New Groove. We could probably find a better place for Encanto, but I like both those options. That being said, I would keep Mickey and Minnie's just because I can't think of anything else that I would put there besides Roger Rabbit would be a good idea. But Mickey and Minnie's, I like the ride. It's a little bit more updated. The queue's good. It fits in the area too well. It's a popular ride already, even though it's only been out for a little bit. It's popular in Disney World as well. So I would keep that, and then that would mean that Mark Twain's would have to go.
there it is.
Oh man, there it is.
In terms of Indy, right? Like that ride system, I'm surprised they haven't used that for Lion King, like safari jeeps.
Yeah.
That would be pretty sick. I mean, it wouldn't really go in Adventureland, but like that ride system for that franchise would be super cool.
I mean, really, besides the other Indiana Jones ride in Tokyo and then Dinosaur, Disney really hasn't utilized that style of attraction, really.
Oh, it's crazy.
No,
Bring
And
Dinosaur. Bring Dinosaur to
surprise.
that. No, I'm just kidding.
God, dude.
Well,
Oh,
What are they? Aren't they retheming Dinosaur into a different ride?
to Indy.
To
Indiana
Indy.
Jones.
because it's that
gosh.
much more superior. But it's a new
Yeah,
take on it, supposedly.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's-
Dinosaur is just so fucking wiggity whack, dude.
Yeah, I agree. It's a little. I mean, it's old. You know, it's not.
It's
a
not
good
even
theme
it's
anymore.
not even that. It's just not a good ride.
Yeah, that's
When
true.
you have Universal chasing you with fucking dinosaurs,
Jurassic Park.
literally,
Yeah.
like, come on, dude, you're fucking
Well,
up.
and that's what I feel like. Even though technically dinosaurs aren't technically a Universal IP, but they kind of are at this point. Like Universal is synonymous with dinosaurs. I think Disney kind of knows that, and that's why they're kind of pulling back on the dinosaur stuff. Because Disney used to do dinosaur things, but not anymore. I think people see it as a Universal thing, and Disney doesn't want to dabble in it anymore. Unfortunately,
Don't you have the good dinosaur?
yeah,
Oh,
that yeah. I actually liked that movie. Surprisingly,
Mhm.
I actually
Yeah.
liked that movie. I thought it was pretty cute. I liked it.
Justin, I want to say this real quick. I agree with you, and I've been saying this for a long time too. I want to be able to go to a park to do something new, and that's why, like,
true.
almost every time I'm okay in leaving Magic Kingdom a few hours earlier to go to another park because they have all the same shit there, or half the shit that we have, or it's not better than what we have here at Disneyland. So.
Right.
I agree with you. Give us something new. I know all the research and development and how much money it costs to do that, and then being able to copy and paste and pick up Tron and put it in the same spot, you're going to save a shitload of money. That's the whole reason why I do it. It's all about saving money, but you're not creating unique experiences when you do it within the same country. If you're doing it in a different country and bringing it here, put it in one park. Don't put it in both. Just like Star Wars Land, and I said that to OG years back. We didn't need 2 Star Wars lands, as your boy said.
Or again,
it's dumb.
sorry to cut you off. If they did 2 Star Wars Land, they could have made them completely different.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know?
And the thing is that once again, too, you also wasted what, 14 acres, 13, however many acres it is in Disneyland for 2 rides. Fucking dumb. Stupid. So that's how I feel. That's a hot take. But I do agree with you, Justin. Give us something unique. Make me want to go to Disney World, or make you guys want to come here. That's just the whole point.
Well, and I think to kind of piggyback off what you were saying, Candid, is I think this is, at least in my opinion, what the fans should probably take a closer look at, is that the Pandora we're getting here in Disneyland is not the same we know now, right? It's not the same as Florida. The Cars land or Cars area in the Frontier land that Magic Kingdom is getting is not the same Cars land that we have here. So same IP, same universe, but different style, right?
Yeah,
correct.
So
yeah, and I think that's great, and that's a good step, and maybe they're finally hearing us. But at the same time, all the Frozen stuff we're gonna start getting probably in the future is gonna be repeat, rinse, repeat. These little Arendelles, I'm pretty sure Arendelle is gonna pop up at every fucking Disney park. It's gonna be the same shit. Like it's inevitable, especially with Frozen.
Well, I will say though, for a Disneyland park though, it would fit great by the
Oh yeah. Oh, I agree with that too.
Yeah.
You stole my thunder for later.
No, I agree. That's a perfect spot for it.
It's 1000%. It's the most obvious.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, exactly. If Disney doesn't do that, then I don't know. I mean, that's a given. That's a given. And to have that Matterhorn kind of looming over Arendelle would be perfect.
And I know we're going to kind of on a tangent here, but do you think that's the reason why Avatar ended up moving to DCA?
It might be, because I think that spot also is good for Avatar, and I've said that for a long time, because Avatar as a franchise is both tomorrow and fantasy. So it's a good segue between the two lands, but they probably want that for Frozen. Yeah. And it's also probably very expensive to reroute that monorail. So they're like dragging their feet. They don't want to do it, And
on top of that too, if you look at some of the future projects that they have over at DCA, how hard hitting those are, especially with Coco coming, you can now have a hard hitting one back over in Disney to mix that crowd back up, and Frozen would be that IP to do it with.
1000%.
Yeah.
Spin that wheel.
Let's do it.
What do we got? Autopia?
Autopia.
I'm not a huge fan of Autopia.
Is anyone?
I know, right?
Well,
it takes up all this real estate too,
Like the lukewarm take.
Star Tours.
Got it.
But you know what's crazy though, Jay, is that the normies seem to love Autopia.
They do.
I don't get it. I really don't.
I don't either.
I
Peter
don't.
Pan.
All right.
All right. So we are going to we're gonna get rid of Autopia. Get it out of here. We're gonna keep Peter Pan and we're gonna retheme Star Tours to like either. Oh man, you can do actually Star Tours would be a badass Iron Man ride. I know a lot of fans might get upset with like Marvel and Disneyland, but like I'm cool with that. I think Star Tours would be a really badass Iron Man ride. So get rid of Autopia, turn Star Tours into an Iron Man ride, and keep Peter Pan. And yeah, Star Tours always bothered me anyway because we have a 14-acre Star Wars land. So why do we still have Star Wars in Tomorrowland? That kind of like triggers my OCD a little bit. I don't like that. So good riddance.
Fully.
What say you, Cannon?
We're gonna get rid of Autopia. That's just too much land to just have sitting there. Fucking hate that shit. It smells like ass. So we're gonna do that. We're going to fuck. Damn, I got a really good idea for both of them. We gotta keep one though. Star Tours is just so needs to be redone.
What do you think?
I don't know.
I mean, you can make it Wreck-It Ralph. That would be pretty sick too.
That's where I was gonna go.
Is that where you're gonna go, Jay?
Yeah, that's
For
exactly
the
where I was gonna go.
for the sake of this, because I think Peter Pan, we're gonna keep Star Tours, even though I don't want to keep Star Tours. But I want to see a retheme of Peter Pan, and I want it to be Moana. I want to be like floated, like flying over, flying over the water and stuff like that. I think it can really work over there in that area.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What say you, Mr. Webba?
Get rid of Autopia, keep Peter Pan, because again, Peter Pan's a classic, right? Although I do hate how long that line always is. That's like I never go on it because the queue is just atrocious. Star Tours, I love Star Tours. I actually like Star Tours more than Smuggler's Run.
Me too.
But I would retheme Star Tours. And what to retheme it to? Great question, because I've never thought about retheming Star Tours. I'll probably do something Marvel. Either I saw someone in the chat here. Oh, there we go.
Ant-Man.
Yeah, Ant-Man. Either Ant-Man or I would do the Fantastic Four.
Okay,
Fantastic Four would be good.
That'd be great.
Yep.
All right.
If you wanted to bring Marvel into that area, like Fantastic Four is the easy choice for futuristic, like fits on theme. It would look like it would belong there. For me, I think you guys know Autopia has to go. Every time you walk by it, you're killing half your brain cells. It's too much land. You could put so many great things there. You could put a Tron ride there. It would fit pretty well. Like you could do so many things there. So I would get rid of Autopia. I think that keeping Peter Pan is kind of a must. It's an OG ride. It's still like kind of blows your mind whenever you get on it, like how it looks and how nice it is. It's a good way to like kill a little bit of time, and it's nice and cool in there if it's hot out. And then I think retheming Star Tours to Wreck-It Ralph somehow, some way. I would want it to be a slightly different style of ride, but I think Wreck-It Ralph would fit so well there too.
I agree. I think Tokyo is doing that, right? They're retheming their
Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's gonna be a banger.
I was thinking about retheming Astro Blasters into Wreck-It Ralph as well. And just like Disney could somehow make so much money out just advertising the different brands inside that ride. It would just be insane.
Oh, and that's a smart move because it's a movie about gaming.
Yep. Yeah.
And you're taking a kind of a game-centric attraction. It's kind of perfect. So
yeah.
All right, Candace, spin that wheel.
I keep coming to this weird, the rock and the hard places. Do I retheme these things based off of what would fit with the land or what's next to it? Or do you retheme it because it's like a fantasy, it would fit in Fantasyland, even though the ride next to it is like a princess ride? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard because you're trying to find that balance of things, and you're kind of doing it off the top of your head too. So
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm not worried too much about necessarily like putting like a Pixar like themed thing into an area that has no Pixar in it, but like I do
Mhm.
kind of want it to fit the theme a little bit.
Correct. Yeah.
100%.
All
Okay,
right.
let's see
Oh,
here. Oh, we
there
got
go. This is
Candace's
easy.
favorite
Easy one.
attraction, the canoes.
Oh
Easy
no.
one.
That's
Easy.
his favorite. Okay, so oh man, this is tough. I mean, you got to keep Haunted Mansion. I mean, how do you not keep the Haunted Mansion? So that's a keeper. Shit, but I like the canoes though, dude, because it offers like a
Me
different
too.
perspective of the river, and it's you can't really get that without doing the canoes. Yeah, I would get rid of Dumbo because that's just a spinner thing that you can get anywhere, and I would retheme the canoes to like Pocahontas.
Mm,
That's a good choice.
I like
I
that.
was thinking,
There we
thinking
go.
very similarly.
There we go.
Mhm.
What say you, Candid? Obviously, you're keeping the canoes, right?
That's what I was thinking. Keep the canoes. Get rid of Haunted Mansion. Retheme Dumbo. Makes
There you
sense.
go. That works. That works.
Damn. I don't know, man. I can't fit in Dumbo. I don't think I can fit in the canoes either. So we're gonna keep Haunted Mansion, even though I would love to just be a dick and have Justin riot on, on this. Know what you could do for the Haunted Mansion though? There's a lot of different things like that you could do with it. What if you went with the what those I can't think now. What's the sisters, the Halloween, what are they called?
Oh, Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, Hocus Pocus. You could do something like Hocus Pocus in there and it would do well. But we're not gonna touch that. Anyways, we're not touching the mansion. Mansion's fine how it is. I wouldn't mind seeing some updates in there though. I think there's some scenes that we can start getting a little bit more updates to, especially the graveyard. I love the graveyard thing, but like, what if we brought it up more and just made it more modern? I know that there's certain things in the mansion you can't touch, but I think the graveyard scene you can play around with a little bit and people won't get too upset. They've done it multiple times already at the very end with like Gus and all them, so I think it'll be fine. We're gonna get rid of the canoes because who the fuck wants to row a canoe on vacation? If you do, you're a fucking animal, and I don't know what you're doing. And then you're probably that person that sits at the very front and is like, "Oh, fucking you guys aren't rowing, dude," getting all mad and shit because no one's rowing on sync. Fucking asshole. So we're gonna do that, and then Dumbo will get a retheme.
To what?
We're gonna go Aladdin, just like over in Disney World.
Okay.
Hell
All
yeah.
right.
We need a spitting camel on the very top though.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
And what say you, Webba?
Yeah, so I would keep Haunted Mansion. I mean, you got to keep Mansion. Although my only ask is with Mansion, can we have regular Haunted Mansion more regular Haunted Mansion than Haunted Holiday, please?
Yes, please. Please.
Yes, please. And then with Dumbo, I do like that. It is a classic attraction. It is, Dumbo, the flying elephant, right? Classic. But at the end of the day, it is a spinner ride. Gotta kind of let it go. So sorry, Dumbo and Timothy the Mouse. Bye. Canoes. I love OG's idea. Pocahontas for the canoes. I agree. Canoes is a great other perspective for the river. It's a vibes ride. And it's just really cool to go around the river, right? So I don't want to take OG's idea for Pocahontas because that fits so well with the Native American theme around Tom Sawyer Island. So what I would put there instead, if not Pocahontas, I would do Fox and the Hound. I would have like bears and the foxes and the hound, right? The dog, right? I would have in like maybe like an audio animatronic of the other characters in there. Maybe add the pickup truck somewhere in like the bushes somewhere. Kind of like you're in a canoe going down the river through like kind of the story of Fox and the Hound, right? Or maybe like their cabin or something, right, in the forest there. So yeah, that's what I would do. Do canoes for Fox and the Hound, keep Haunted, and get rid of Dumbo.
There he is, Jay.
Underrated for sure.
Okay. Oh, it's a beautiful movie.
Fox and the Hound,
dive on that.
Yeah, back when Disney movies would like just destroy you, like emotionally. Like these movies, like sometimes they're almost hard to watch. Like I have a hard time watching that movie, and I have a hard time watching Lion King and Bambi too. Oh, and
Dude.
Dumbo. Yeah,
Dude, freaking Lion King. My brother was here earlier today watching Lion King. Bro, 34 years old. Still, when Mufasa dies, I still like tear up. You know, it's just
100%.
like, oh man.
Yeah.
No, exactly, bro. Exactly.
I'm
Jay, what say
scarred,
you?
dude.
All right. So Justin commented, if anyone touches Mansion, I riot.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
I'm not going to do that. Although we could retheme it to Little Mermaid and just have the same ride across the pond, the little
There we go.
walkway. No, so I'm not going to touch Mansion. It stays exactly the same. But I do agree. Can we keep it Haunted Mansion for longer?
Yes.
It doesn't need to be holiday themed for half the year. It feels like.
Yes, I agree.
And like it's keep it the same. Stop touching it so often.
Well, Jay, but Jay, sorry to butt in
Yeah.
real quick, but I was telling Candy and OG that for Halloween, doesn't the regular Haunted Mansion make more sense for Halloween?
It makes as much sense as the retheme does. So I don't think you need to move it every single year. Maybe you do every other year. Maybe you do it for a shortened period, 1 year. I don't know.
What if
I
you
think
added more to
really
it during
well.
Halloween time, though? Like, what if you made it actually scary or spooky
Scarier.
during Halloween time?
The problem is they know
Yeah.
like kids are their target demographic, so they're not going to do that. But like I agree. Plus the song during the retheme is just so obnoxious. It's like on the same level as It's a Small World for me. Yes, and like the beginning of Mickey Minnie's Runaway, it just gets stuck in your head for no reason. Like I can hear it right now in the recesses of my brain, kind of like Stranger Things. Like I just feel it on the back of my neck. It's just right there. I know it's playing right now at Disneyland, and it's just there. Okay. And then so I would get rid of Dumbo. I think my fiance is going to kill me for saying that. But I think that it is a spinner ride that again takes up a lot of space. I think you could retheme it, you just get rid of it, add a lot of space for everything else. And I think for my retheme, it is the canoes as well. I thought at first, my first thought was actually Moana, and because you have the water, you're in you're basically that. I just don't think it fits in the area. I like the idea for Pocahontas. That was my other first thought, but then it got taken. Thank you. So I kind of pivoted. Fox and Hound, great idea as well. I thought of Brother Bear. I thought that would be pretty good and would fit in that area really well. And just you could do it so many different ways. But I think it's a fantastically underrated movie. Dude, I think it would work so well.
Dude, I'm telling you,
owns Paddington now too, by the way, if you want to throw another bear into this.
There is.
Dude, I'll tell you, man, Brother Bear, fantastic movie. Underrated, Jay, as you said, dude. I love that movie, man. Hey, people, if you guys haven't watched Brother Bear, go watch Brother Bear, man. Actually, you know what? If we had a bear, there's two. If we had like a bear country area, like OG, I've talked to you about OG about this a ton of times about like a bear country area, right? Let's bring in some Brother Bear. Come on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brother Bear is fantastic.
No, it is. It's a great franchise. Tones Poppy is in the house. Hey, cuties. What's up, Tones? We love you, sexy. We love you. We love Tones
sexy.
Poppy.
Let's say big sex with glasses on.
I was laughing at Tones' comment earlier.
Oh, about the waffle thing?
The waffle thing, yep.
Yeah, that's wild. That is wild. Is that true? Is that true, Candy?
Yeah.
Are you gonna?
I didn't read it.
Oh, you didn't read it?
No, what was it?
Let me get to it. Hold on.
It says, I heard Candid Camper waffle stomps in the shower.
Oh yeah, dude.
Is that your jam?
Only in my master bath. That one has the drain right in the middle.
Yeah.
So good stompage. Like you can get full lift and just one shot.
Full lift.
You're just making grapes in the shower.
Alive. Sorry. Yep.
You're just making grapes in the shower.
Yeah, like Bambi.
Oh my god.
Oh, I thought you
That's
meant
wild.
Sorry. Anyway, Space Mountain.
Got space.
There's Jungle Cruise.
There's some good ones. There's some duds.
Yeah, we got Matterhorn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Make this last one a good one.
Technically, that arrow was on subs.
I was gonna say the
Oh.
hardest one would probably be Jungle Cruise to choose between the three of them. Now this made it a little
Yeah.
bit simpler.
Easy. Yes, good. By the way, when we get to the last round of spinning, whatever ride is the last one on there, it gets demolished. No questions asked.
Mhm.
No questions asked. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep the Matterhorn. We're getting rid of the subs. They're gone. Their time has come. It's over. And then we're gonna retheme Space Mountain to I'm gonna go maybe Fantastic Four for that one. I think that would be pretty sick. I like what you guys. I like when we were talking about that, how that franchise really does fit perfect in our Tomorrowland. So we'll retheme space to Fantastic Four. We'll keep the Matterhorn, and we'll get rid of the subs.
That's perfect.
That'd be great. Yeah, the subs. I mean, the subs are a cool ride system, but I just feel like its time has kind of come. You know,
Yeah.
it just
Agreed. Fully
yeah.
agreed.
What's that, you, Kenan? Where are you at, brother?
Let's get fuck the subs. Yeah, let's get rid of the subs. Even though I would love a Luca theme somehow over there. I think that'd be really cool. But we're gonna get rid of the subs. We're gonna keep Matterhorn. You know, Matterhorn, even though it gets so much shit, the only reason why it gets so much shit is just because of the technology that's being used. But you guys gotta remember, like, this is the first steel tube roller coaster in the world. That really set up a lot of things for the future of roller coasters.
It did.
But this is one of those though, and I'm going off on a side piece. If I think I asked you this before, OG, if Disneyland came in or Disney was like, hey, you know what? We're gonna keep everything the same except for the track. We're gonna redo the track and we're gonna make it modern. So we're gonna take away the steel tubes, which is the first thing of its kind. We're gonna take that out, but put in a way more efficient track and brake system. Still keep the same style cars, but just modern. Do you think people would freak the fuck out, or because of how iconic that is, or do you think they'd be okay with it?
You know, I think fans would probably freak out, but I'm a big believer in these parks and just Disney in general innovating. And Matterhorn, you're right. Matterhorn was an innovative ride for its time, right? It was kind of like the grandpappy of the steel tube roller coaster. But like, I think that you continue that tradition of being an innovative attraction by incorporating new innovations. You know,
love that.
You know what I'm saying? Resting on the old school ain't it. So yeah, I'm all for it. And Tone says, Jay, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you too, Tone.
Keeping that, then hopefully we can get a refurb at some point. And then Space Mountain. You know what I want to do? I want to go back to like early 2000s or not. I think it was 2000s when they did like the Rockin' Space Mountain.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go that kind of route, and then we're gonna bring. It's gonna get weird, but we're actually gonna bring something that was next door over to Space Mountain. We're gonna bring Michael Jackson back from the grave, and we're gonna retheme Space Mountain to a Michael Jackson space theme.
That
another person that was on the Epstein.
Wait, sorry, with the Muppets, we gotta add the Muppets in there too.
The Muppets.
And Jay, you know, we don't even know. I mean, there's more I mean, I think they're gonna release more, right? So the Muppets might be on there too. We don't know yet.
Dude, Kermit? No, there's no way. There's no way Kermit's on there.
What say you, Mr. Webba? Subs, Matterhorn, Space Mountain.
So subs will go. And you know, I mean, subs. I mean, here's the thing: the idea is cool, but very slow loader. Subs will go. Matterhorn will stay, and then Space Mountain. Here's the thing: I love Star Wars. I love the Hyperspace Mountain overlay. But if we're not going to do Star Wars, I would do a Buzz Lightyear like Space Ranger, Emperor Zurg battle thing for a Space Mountain.
That'd be cool.
Or, you know,
Cool.
like
Very, very
flying
cool.
around like lasers and stuff between Buzz Lightyear and Space Rangers, Star Command versus Emperor Zurg and his army. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, no, absolutely. What say you, Jay?
All right, first of all, I could retheme all three of these rides. An Ocean Gate subs ride. No, Ocean Gate. Okay,
Ocean Gate.
Ocean Gate.
I'm not familiar with
like Atlantis.
It's the submarine that imploded.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh yeah. No, I get it, yeah, I get it. From a couple of years ago. Yeah,
Yeah. The billionaires. Yeah. No, Subs is gone. Subs is the easy gun. Find a way to redo that area, put a different ride there. Between that and Autopia, you could put some amazing stuff there. All right. I'm stuck. I have two really good rethemes. Obviously, we talked about Frozen for Matterhorn. I want your opinion. Do you think Raya could work there?
I don't
And-
like Raya. She sounds like she
You
smokes
don't
30
like Raya? I
packs.
feel
No.
yeah. I mean, the voice actress. Okay, but do you think that like you could make it work with like a flying dragon or some sort of like dragon theme up a mountain? I don't know if it would necessarily work because it does take place in like a different area, but
here's
I think that'd be okay.
here's my problem with the Matterhorn and like having like any type of like audio animatronics though inside a coaster. You go by it so fast. You know,
True.
even with the Yeti, like the short little moves
True.
you do, you see him in a second.
True.
You know.
That is
but-
true. I think that was the weaker of my two. So that's why I'm going to keep Matterhorn the same. Okay. I think we retheme Space Mountain to Treasure Planet.
Oh, that's
Mm,
sick. I like that.
interesting. Okay.
I think that you could make that
That'll work.
one of the coolest rides at Disneyland. And I'd, introduce people to another classic movie that needs to be watched. It's a great movie. You could make the queue so much better. I think that would be amazing.
Yes. Well, speaking of movies that aren't really appreciated, if I were to retheme Subs, I would do Atlantis.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And Kiki and Luca here says the Raya character actress at DCA is Foxy. There we go. I haven't seen her, but I trust Kiki and Luca on this. She's almost certainly a baddie. Almost certainly a baddie. Mr. Candy Camper, if you want to
Let's
spin
do it.
that wheel, we got one more. And so the fourth one is an automatic destroy, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Oh, we got monorail. All right. Here we go. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Pinocchio.
Is that Pinocchio's?
Yep.
Okay, so we got monorail,
Oh, no.
Pinocchio.
Oh man. That's fucked up.
It
It's gonna
is.
be what we
This
think
is-
it's gonna be, isn't it?
Oh no.
Yeah, holy shit. Okay.
Diabolical,
Fucking
bro.
Jungle Cruise ate the dust. The
It's
doo-doo
gone.
dust.
The doo-doo dust. Okay, so
Ate the doo-doo dust.
so we got monorail. What were the three again? It was monorail.
Mad Hatter and
I forgot.
oh
Shit.
man, I did
I
too.
probably should have typed them as I went.
it was Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
Oh, Pinocchio.
yeah,
Okay,
Pinocchio.
cool. Okay, thank you, Webba. Oh man, this is tough. God, this is hard. I would say goodbye to the teacups. Again, it's a spinner ride. You can get that anywhere. I would keep the monorail because it's classic Disney. Come on, And then I would retheme Pinocchio to probably, gosh, I always go back to Tangled because I love Tangled so much, but I don't want to like overuse it. I don't know, like maybe Beauty and the Beast would be a good one. You do Beauty and the Beast, yeah. So I'll do that. So I'll retheme Pinocchio to a Beauty and the Beast attraction. What say you, Candid?
Yeah, this is tough. I love Pinocchio. Like that is one of my favorite rides. And the best part about Pinocchio is you can get on that thing no matter what time of day. It's a 5-minute wait. It's so
Yeah.
efficient out of all those rides for some reason. Damn. I got some ideas. So for teacups, I'm gonna keep Pinocchio.
Okay.
We're gonna get rid of monorail. We're gonna retheme the teacups, and we're gonna do Fantasia. Excuse me, Fantasia. Mickey will be the sorcerer in the middle. The cups, you'll be like, I don't know, some kind of theme of whatever it would be, a cup still probably. And he'll just kind of go around and he'll play some music. The other thing I was thinking is getting rid of teacups, still keeping Pinocchio, turning monorail into kind of like a like Tron
Yeah.
kind of thing, but even that, like, what are you gonna have this fucking Tron? I mean, I guess you have a monorail going through the park anyway, so it doesn't really matter what it's fucking themed as. But I'm gonna stick by my story.
There we go. There we go. There it is. And Mr. Webba, what say you, sir?
I go back and forth with this one because monorail is a classic. It is also a vibe ride. But I mean, really, honestly, like the monorail for even the size of our resort, like, yes, it's used as transportation and a ride, but it's like our space isn't big enough to, in my opinion, to justify having so many poles just everywhere in the park. Um, I would keep Pinocchio for sure. Um, I would probably get rid of the monorail, to be honest. And also too, when you wait for the monorail, it takes forever to get into that thing. Like you're waiting for like half an hour before the next one comes.
Yeah.
And it also too like the tech in it is so old now.
It
we
also
on, like,
kind
Mach
of
78?
ruins it also kind of ruins the vibe of like the Matterhorn area a little bit too, like that
Yeah.
kind of general area. Yeah,
It's
it's
going
so
on.
loud.
Yeah. 100%.
I'll be walking through Fantasyland and get scared. It's like, like, oh shoot,
Yep.
just.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll probably get rid of monorail, keep Pinocchio. I love Pinocchio. And then I would just retheme the teacups. To what that retheme would be, I don't know. But yeah, obviously, yeah, because it's right now it's Alice in Wonderland. So maybe retheme it to like, easy retheme, Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, I
because
was
you have
thinking the
Chip.
same thing. Yep.
That
Chip.
works.
You could do
Yeah,
any
that
of
works
them.
really
Yeah, it'd
well.
be good.
Yep. 100%.
Easy.
All right. Jay, what say you, sir?
Real quick, sorry, I'm gonna cut you off
You're
because I
good.
saw something.
No, you're good.
If you got rid of, what if you got rid of teacups and just gave a proper like a proper queue line to Alice with a nice theme?
No.
All right,
No.
fuck you, Webba. Jay, go ahead. No.
I will say if there's three things that I'm not riding when I go to Disneyland, it would maybe somehow be this list. I can't remember the last time I've ridden any of these three rides. That being said, the monorail takes up so much space, and I think that Webba made such a good argument for that. That like I don't think we have the space for it. It takes up a lot of space. It kind of ruins a couple of different areas of the park for me. I would probably get rid of that, to be honest. That would mean I would keep the cups. I think that it works in the area. It doesn't take up too much space. It's still a good kid ride, right? We still have to have areas to, be kid friendly. That means I would retheme Pinocchio. The closest thing I could think of that isn't Beauty and the Beast, because it's already been used twice. Maybe a Brave retheme somehow.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
I think it fits like the time frame. I think it could work pretty well. I think Brave would work.
I like that a lot. That's kind of like a forgotten franchise, but I really like Brave. I a lot of people don't care for it. I thought it was a great movie. I loved it.
What about a Brave retheme over where Pooh is?
Yeah, I mean, I can see that working back there.
could too.
Weirdly, right?
Yeah, very.
It would
Yeah,
still work.
very-
Yeah.
yeah.
Where would you guys, if you had free reign to put us anywhere, where would you put Hercules?
Then, dude, that's a franchise I wanted to fit in this so bad.
Yeah.
It's just hard, right?
It's hard. Yeah, I think if Disney built like a third park and they did like a
Yeah.
Heroes and Legends park or something like that, that
That'd be cool.
franchise would be sick.
Mhm.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Or if Disney did like their version of like an Epic Universe kind of theme park, it could work in there. Go ahead, Webba.
Okay. Well, how about just the fact that we don't have? Okay, so I'm just saying we have a Ariel's Undersea Adventure, right? A Little Mermaid ride. I think it could be better. So let's pretend that didn't exist, right? We need a Little Mermaid ride in Disneyland. We don't have a Beauty and the Beast ride. We don't have an Aladdin ride. We don't have a Lion King ride, right? We don't have a Hercules ride, right?
No
Where's all
Mulan.
Mulan, right? Where's all this like golden era classic movie like IPs for attractions in this park?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, we don't.
I think we could retheme a lot of them into those IPs. It would be so good in so many different areas.
It would. The only problem though is like obviously realistically, right? Is in our Fantasyland here. It's so small that I grandfathered into how they're built structurally. So, like, I don't know. Like, it'd be cool to see what like a Hercules or like a Little Mermaid ride would look like, right? In like a Pinocchio style setting. But at the same time, you know, if they build one of these attractions, it's going to be like Mickey and Minnie's, right? This big, it's huge, like building, right, or rise or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we are definitely missing a lot of those classic Disney movies for sure. Which is funny because they all have like they all resonated with everybody.
I don't
that
get
grew
it.
up watching these.
They're all so
Not-
classic.
They are. I mean, even back with like Michael Eisner. I mean, those movies were on his watch, right? Like Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, and for some reason they just never pulled the trigger on any of those big movies for like a big attraction. I mean, they had like stage shows and stuff like that, but we never got like a Lion King e-ticket. I mean,
No,
it was the biggest animated movie ever
Of all time.
for the longest time. I don't understand it. You know,
I don't get it.
Yeah,
could have
I
a
don't know
ton.
where. True. I don't know where a Lion King type ride would fit. I think before like Bugs Life got rethemed, like maybe in that kind of area on the other side of the park, but
Splash
I don't know
Mountain.
where.
Like they're
Splash
doing
Mountain,
with-
that would be a good one. I don't know. Yeah,
You can even
some
do
good
Big
franchises that
Thunder.
don't have representation. Big
Or-
Thunder, yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to, I don't know how it would look though, but maybe if you got rid of Autopia subs and you know
Yeah.
monorail, all that crap over there, because you still have like the greenery there. Maybe you could put some type of Lion King thing over there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Areas.
I think Hercules and Aladdin would probably be the two that I would want to see in the park the most, just because I think you can make them into really cool, different themed things and do like pretty cool rides with them. But
Dude,
No, I
dude,
agree. Like with the whole Cave of Wonders thing, going into the cave, and like that'd be sick.
Dude,
Mhm.
guys, imagine a dark ride where like you're with Hercules and like he's like fighting, you know, he's fighting Hades, right? And you have the other gods just
Ooh.
like in this battle. Dude, that would
Oh,
be
man.
sick.
that would be
Oh,
really
you
cool.
go from room to room, and each room is like a different like creature that you're fighting, right?
Right?
Like that, like the
Oh.
Hydra. Then you go in the next
Yeah.
room. It's like, dude, that would be
That would be
so
cool.
sick, so sick. Now, John here says, have you guys done this for other parks? Not yet, but we are planning on doing like a DCA. Are we gonna do Walt Disney World, Candid, or
I want to do Walt Disney World. I want to get some people like maybe Caption Magic on here for that one, since he's more of part of that. Jay, you're more than welcome to join us on that too, since you have a lot of
Oh, yeah.
experience over there. I
Appreciate
think
it.
our next one that we do will be a cross. This is going to get a little crazier. I think we're going to add DCA's rides into this wheel, into the Disneyland wheel, just because they don't have enough rides. But I think it'll also throw a lot of things off.
Yep,
I
it'd
mean, if we
be
get cars in
chaos.
there, it's gonna be interesting. So
Oh,
we're definitely gonna do that one.
Chaos.
Happy birthday again, April. I was pulled up some stuff here too. Looking at like budget wise and worldwide gross on Hercules, it did very well, and honestly, it did so well
Yeah.
that it warranted TV series. So once again, Disney doesn't do the right things. They like to poke weird bears for some reason. I don't get it, but
yeah. Well,
it is what it is.
well, Candid, I do want to, before we get out of here, I do want to bring this up. Thank you for the wheel. I do know like this stuff takes time, and we appreciate you, brother, putting the work in for that. And we're gonna do a lot of these, hopefully, because they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. But Candid, big shout out to Candid Camper for getting that done for us. We do appreciate you, sir. And everybody, if you're watching this on Orange Grove 55, make sure you subscribe to Candid Camper. I will be linking his information after the show down below. Actually, I think it might already be in there. If you click on the link, it's like a hyperlink with his name. If you click on that, it'll go right to his channel. Make sure you subscribe to him on YouTube. The OG55 crew, myself, Webba, we're on his channel all the time. So, make sure you check it out.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Okay, I'll start with Mr. Kenny Camper. Speaking of your channel, if you want to go ahead and let everybody know what you do and where can they find you.
Yeah, so I'm the Candid Camper. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. Thanks for hosting with me. You can find me over at YouTube and Instagram and on TikTok at the Candid Camper or Candid Camper's Theme Park Thoughts, where I do a lot of stuff like this, just all theme parks, mostly Disney. I'm gonna start getting into some of the other stuff soon. A little bit of some updates and things like that, just quick stuff. But this is my passion, definitely Disneyland. So come check me out.
There he is. Now, Jay, you mentioned in the chat, you said, would you guys change any re-themes? That's a great topic, actually, we should do that, Marcus. Like, even if we
I'm
just
down.
do like, maybe not even like a game show style, like just a conversation about that, because we have Mission Breakout, Tiana's, even the submarines is a re-theme.
Yeah,
Mhm.
throw
There's
me
a
a link.
lot.
I'm in.
Okay, cool. AJ, when we do that, you're invited, brother. We would love to have you on that one. That's a good topic. I love that.
Actually, well, speaking of Mission Breakout, you can actually use probably throw in a land because Avengers Campus
Yeah.
took over Bugs
Yep.
Land.
I like
True.
that. I'm in with
True.
that.
Yeah,
The whole,
that's cool.
the whole pier.
Yeah, the whole pier. Yeah, it's crazy.
You
Oh,
can
there's
even
a
bring in
lot.
food rethemes too, because some of these restaurants got rethemed.
Yeah,
Yep.
that one over there in New Orleans is now Tiana's, and there's a bunch.
Lamplight, wasn't that something else before?
Yeah, it was Ariel.
Yep.
Red Rose
Mm,
Tavern
yep.
was Pinocchio.
Yep.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yep.
The ice cream shop, the little ice cream one on the pier. That's
Oh
different.
yeah, that one too. Yeah.
Oh, the Ghirardellis?
No, the
Oh,
snowman.
I know
one.
what you're talking. Okay, yes.
Snowman. I forgot what it was before, but yeah, I went to the Snowman guy when they did Pixar Pier.
I never miss a stop at that place. I'll tell you that. Every time I go.
Eating yellow
Nice.
snow.
Yellow Snow.
Always.
Jay, it was great having you on the channel. First time. You are always welcome back on OG55. Really fun conversation. If you want to remind everybody where they can find you on social media, my friend.
TikTok would be Jayscrubb with 1B.
There he is. TikTok. There he is. Mr. Webba, when he's not fighting crime. He's our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here on the channel. You'll notice every now and then Webba will dip out. You know, see his icon. He's saving the city when he's doing that, you know. Webba,
Oh my god.
where can everybody find you on social media, sir?
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys so much for having me on. This was fun. You can find me on all social media platforms at Mr. Webba 91. You can also find me on Orange Grove 55.
There he goes. Yeah, Webba is my chief operating officer and my senior VP here at Orange Grove 55. He handles But thank you, Webba. I do appreciate you, brother. And I want to thank everybody in the chat today. Kiki and Luca, John, Mr. Tones, Poppy, Nathan, Corpus. We have a lot of Justin and April. Happy birthday, April. Again, happy birthday. Haunted Mermaid, Mr. Seymour Duck. We love our Mr. Seymour Duck. Everybody, just thank you so much. Oh, Marie, Marisa, Brandon, everybody, thank you so much. And yeah, we'll be back with more of these. You heard the man. We're gonna do some crazy ones. You know, that DCA Disneyland hybrid, I think would be a lot of fun. And you know, we'll get some Disney World stuff in here too. So everybody, thank you for watching this episode of OG55. And until the next time, see you.
I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. And that's our job, is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish. And because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change it.
Thank you so much for watching OG55. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and become a member today.